a todos, yo soy Jessica Reyes.
Y yo soy Jean Paul López y le damos la bienvenida al Daily Flash Latino.
Y bueno, ya sabes, aquí mezclando en English con el español, como hablamos en familia y con los amigos cuando nos juntamos. So, that said, vamos a comenzar con algunas de las noticias que nos tienen a todos hablando. Let's talk about the queen of Instagram. ¿Qué les parece si comenzamos con some girl power? Pues Selena Gomez became the first mujer to have 400 million Instagram followers. Yes, all of this just weeks after dethroning Kylie Jenner on the social media platform. Siguiendo de cerquita on her heels is Kylie Jenner, who has a whopping 382 million fans on the app, just like GP, which she uses to share photos of her life and promote her makeup brand, Kylie Cosmetics. Now, the 30-year-old Gomez is the third most followed person on Instagram, behind soccer players Cristiano Ronaldo, who has 562 gazillion followers, and Lionel Messi, who has 442 million people watching his every move. The Wolves singer has previously, she's been the most followed woman on the site back in 2019 before Ariana Grande beat her to the post. Many of the singer's fans have been rejoicing at the news, proclaiming Selena the queen of Instagram. And I love her so much because lately her posts have been of her like without makeup and just being herself, like, you know, this is why I'm single. And I think people resonate with that. Like, they can connect with her more. I think that's been the secret of her success.
And that's funny you said that, because I was just gonna point out, I was on Twitter the other day, y yo vi que mucha gente were saying like, oh, like what's the, like why are people so like brought towards her? And I feel like it's not only her personality, but it's also like her like her being so relatable to other people. I feel like that's why, okay, like if she's relatable to us, then she's one of us, so why not follow her?
Yeah, like you'll see things with her like, you know, okay, I gained weight because I'm sick and I'm, you know, on a medication. That, you know, it's so real, and you can like relate to her, because especially women, we've all been there. So good for you, Selena.
And
love her.
I love her too, and I gotta say before I let that topic go, that I think it's very good that she does the whole thing by you saying like, you know, if somebody gains weight, you gain weight or whatever.
Right.
Because I feel like a lot of people are, I mean, there's no problem, you know, getting surgery and all that stuff, but a lot of people are just like only that look. You know, dan el background de su vida, like if you gain a little bit of weight, it's not that big of a deal. You know,
No, she's human.
She's human, and I love that. So congratulations, Selena. Pero mira, let's talk some sports now, because the World Baseball Classic Championship game was this past Tuesday in Miami. But people are still buzzing about Mets closer Edwin Diaz, who will now be out for most, if not the entire MLB 2023 season. Diaz secured the final 3 outs against the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic, sending Puerto Rico to the quarterfinals. Then he sustained a tear in his right tendon while celebrating with his teammates. Diaz was taken off the field in a wheelchair, and as his brother Alexis Diaz cried on the field, Edwin Diaz gave a final fist bump to fans before disappearing into the Lone Depot Park tunnel, where he was examined by a Mets doctor. Immediately, Diaz's pain right knee looked like a textbook tendon injury, and further testing and scans confirmed it. No one went into detail regarding how the injury exactly happened during Puerto Rico's celebration on the mound. Diaz underwent surgery, and a timeline for this type of injury is typically 8 months. So Diaz is unfortunately expected to miss the entirety of the Mets 2023 season. There is at least a possibility that Diaz might never ever be the same again. It is a nightmare scenario for the Mets and Major League Baseball. And I gotta say, the note on that, he actually became the highest paid MLB reliever in history of baseball, which I think is huge for Latinos, but to say that you got injured while celebrating, that sucks.
No, it really does. I'm just, you know, another thing that I'm curious about with all of this, the game playing lately is, you know, Mexico is good at everything apparently, because have you noticed wrestling, boxing, baseball? I was like, Mexico, baseball? You guys do it all, don't you? Dios mío. I was just so surprised at that. I was like, where did it come from? You know, like, yo guys, los mexicanos lo hacen todo, obviamente, because I was thinking, nah, Mexico with baseball. I mean, en cuanto a Puerto Rico, like, there's no puede pasar.
And then
sí,
look, yeah.
órale, güey. Sí, Mexico, sí.
And I gotta say, obviously, you know, I tip my hat to Mexico. They did amazing. They were super amazing in that game. But I gotta say that I saw a lot of people complaining, Jessica, and I want your opinion on this. I saw a lot of people complaining, saying that a series like that should be played, if they have to do a series like that it should be played after the season. So if somebody gets hurt, then they should have time to maybe rest and get you know, to not have to deal with injury for the season. What do you think about that?
I think I have to think about it a little bit more, okay? Pero mi gente, don't go anywhere, because your weekend binge watch is just getting started. So stay with us. We're going to talk about that.